There is a call coming in that the city has gone to hell. Well, now it's my job to go and clean up the mess by blowing everybody's brains out. Ugh. But that's what I gotta do in the City of Chaos. This display picture has a lot of fog everywhere. Hopefully I'm able to see what I'm doing. Assault medium, heavy easy, stealth hard, alien to easy. This is supposed to be stealth hard? I'm very confused. I don't even know what these letters are trying to say. You know what? I'm so confused that I'm just gonna roll random. How do you think about that? Yeah, that's right. Instead of just picking something, I'll just let it randomly decide to confuse us even more. I got assault medium. And so it begins! You will not be allowed to use this helicopter. Nobody will be using it today. I won't let you take it. I won't let you take it. Oh, you're making a big mistake, Bob. Get out of the helicopter, Bob. You're taking a really long nap now, Bob. Okay, so my only indication to go is the waypoint. There's two of them on the map. I think that one was the helicopter. Oh, I was supposed to take the helicopter into the city. But I didn't do that now. So what's gonna happen now? Do I have medicine? No, no medicine. And enemies are already dying without my intervening. Isn't that lovely? People are already dying. Where the hell am I going? I thought this was about a city, not in the desert. I thought it was, given the title's name. I mean, I can't claim it's Fallout now, because I don't think there are helicopters in Fallout. Oh wait, yes there are. I forgot the Brotherhood of Steel has decided to come in and change the whole thing altogether. Just trying to reach wherever the enemies are. I keep encountering a bunch of blood dragons. I might be able to bring a dragon with me into the city, if the city really is in that direction, and then lose the dragon, and then the dragon goes off on a killing spree on the other enemies. That would be lovely, don't you think? I could do that. Or maybe I'll arrive, and when I do, almost all the enemies will be gone. Because that seems to be the case at this point. Everything seems to be dying. And that's assuming that there even is a city. I mean, so far now, the display picture might be just clickbait. Well, oh, grass floating in the air. No, never mind. Never mind, I thought it was floating in the air. It's just somehow surviving the desert. There's grass that survived the scorching heat of the sun. Which is not really the sun. This is a very highly polluted area. It feels like we're on a foreign planet right now. So now I've arrived in the desert. I mean, the city. I'm assuming that this is the city. It took ages for me to get here. No binoculars, by the way, if anyone's wondering. That's an ally. I'm just trying to look for my enemies. And there's blood dragons here. Oh, I think one of the blood dragons is chasing me now. I might have gotten a dragon's attention. No. It's honestly a little terrifying. It is a little terrifying seeing that. A little bit. Oh, finally! I think I just found the enemies. Yes, I did. So now the battle in the heat-scorching desert begins, even though it's not really heat-scorching, because it's just polluted. I'm being shot at by someone. The game has begun! The game has started! I don't have to worry about bringing the blood dragons over here anymore, because there's already some here. It's my battle versus your battle! Your enemies are my enemies! And my enemies need to, you know, get a bullet in the head. Because they brought the city into chaos. But the reality is that they didn't. I'm the chaos. I'm the one that just goes and throws everything out of order. You're not out of order, I'm out of order. Where are all the rest of the enemies? I feel like their spawn points are kind of random. Oh, there's one here. Can you give me your assault rifle ammo, please? Thank you. So there's an LMG guy that's down. Oh, now I got an LMG done myself. Alright. Oh, shoot. Sniper. Enemy sniper. Okay, I definitely want to get rid of that sniper. Because if I don't, it's going to wipe out the dragons. They will originally destroy the dragon. What the hell are you doing, sir? Well, you're gone. Go see Bob now. Go see Bob. He'll tell you what you need to do next. You are going to be seeing death. I was going to say death, but then I got hit by a smoke grenade. I can't see where this guy is, so you know, no, just take him out. Just take him out. Get rid of him. I'm going to run out of ammo at some point. This has all become somewhat bland now. I don't think you need 55 enemies to tell the story here. Or maybe the creator thought that the blood dragon would have killed more by now. But I feel like that just staying here for 55 enemies is just, it's too much. This is all, you don't need this long to tell the story. That's all I'm saying. Now the enemies just seem to be spawning for no reason. And this all just seems to be happening for no reason at this point. I mean, sure, it's fun to shoot enemies in the game and just, you know, fire the gun. That's all. It is fun, but there's got to be a limit. You got to pace yourself, man. Anyway, it doesn't look like anything else is going to happen, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on fast forward now. There's a lot of inconsistency that's happening with the map story and how the map's mode was designed. Now let's start with the mode first. It begins the game as if you're going off on an adventure and it gives that vibe, but then it suddenly just turns into this random horde mode and you end up staying in one zone the entire game, and because all the enemies end up being there. So it starts off as somewhat misleading. Why not just start players at the actual city if that's the case and just let it be a horde mode? That way players don't have to like suddenly change their tune and seeing what the game mode is going to be like and how they're supposed to play. Don't get me wrong, it is supposed to be an assault, and this is perfect mode, but then now it brings us to the story. The story here, were we sent here to take out the cults or take out the dragons? I'm very confused. Who are our true enemies? Why are they both there, and why do we suddenly have to just destroy the cult? What's going on? So the whole story here, it just feels out of order. The Blood Dragon's presence was more of a hindrance than help as far as the story goes. And that was the map! Like I said, you don't need this many enemies to tell the story. So I'm afraid I just can't give it the like from where it stands right now. We're going to war! And I'm gonna rain death down on those guys on the other side. They were on the wrong side of the track. And I am always right. I mean left! Wait a minute! Why is there a loadout called an escape? Or called escape if assault requires you to destroy everyone? That makes no sense! Nevertheless, let's escape! Assault. Well, so much for escape. Oh, this chair is supposed to be there to block the way. So if I want to escape, I gotta blow it open. I gotta blow the door off. Wait, what the hell was that glitchy line? Oh, it was toast on the ground. Lovely. I've always wanted to have a piece of toast on the ground. And I'm walking out of my apartment. This is probably the bathroom right here, or at least their own apartment bathroom. Oh, if I'd stayed in the apartment a little longer, I could have had a medkit. Does this medkit come back? What the hell is going on outside? Oh, an enemy has already died and I haven't even gotten started yet. There! Now I have a weapon! I've got a lot of invisible walls in my pathway, and I'm invading somebody else's apartment now, and taking their medkit supplies, because the medkit didn't spawn back. They're gonna regret that, aren't they? Yes, they are! They're gonna regret leaving their door wide open. And another melee weapon? There we go, now I got 2 bolted pipe weapons. Seems like I'm about to encounter the danger. There's a window that you can smash, but you can't actually get out. You have to go out the normal way. Fine then, I'll go out the normal way. Oh, I got another weapon now. Just give me the gun. My gun is almighty. I'm on my way, guys. I'm on my way. And, oh, you're on my team. That guy was on my team. I didn't even realize it. What the hell is this supposed to be? What the hell is this? Okay, well, it's like weird barricades of some kind. You, sir, just spawned in front of me. And now the fighting has begun. The gunfighting has started. I've always wanted to wake up one morning and all of a sudden engage in an assault rifle battle with people wearing masks on the streets. Of course, I'm just making that up, but this is still quite funny nonetheless. I too have shared these fantasies. Now let us play together. We are going to play hard. As soon as I can get outside, that'll be awesome. Am I able to get outside now? Yep. Now I can. Now I'm on the streets entirely, and the fighting will resume soon. But first, I gotta make sure that nobody uses this vehicle against me in the future. Shoot me all you want! You ain't gonna win! I just left an enemy behind. Oh, an AKM! Oh, this is an awesome weapon. I have found a secret, just by coming this way. And now I've got a really much better AK. It's not 47, but the AKM still works nonetheless. Surrender now or prepare to die! Wait, this is... That was random. Random airplane falling from the sky. You can play with me as much as you want, and it will not make any bit of difference, because you're all gonna go and take naps. That's your destiny, to nap on the streets for all of eternity. As I try and get into cover again. And now I'm coming back out of cover. And then blasting them in the head! Ah ha 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 ha! It's actually a pretty sweet street. This street looks pretty awesome. As I'm doing it this way. I'm going down the road and just saying generic lines over and over again. Actually, but seriously, this street looks really cool art-wise. Look at all this stuff that was placed on the ground. Look at all this detail. It looks cool, actually. I wonder if these fences destructible. I think they are. I think these are the breakable fences. Well, I broke it open, and I feel proud. I can't leave. Okay. Moving forward, going down this alleyway. I still don't understand why the loadout is called Escape. If we're just going to be destroying everyone in the beginning. I feel like that might have been pointless name. Might have been a pointless name. Let the battle continue, though. What, you thought that you could get away from me? No. You're all gonna fall. Every one of ye. How come I didn't get the med kit? Oh, I did. I did get it. Oh, so someone wants to come and help their friend, huh? Nope. Oh, enemies just spawned behind me. So the spawn points are a little wacky, but I imagine that this the map's room is about to expire soon because this is a lot of stuff placed on and memories being pushed to the limit. I think someone just started in fire. Oh, now we got mortars into play. A mortar is now fighting us. That's right, you mortar. You got nothing on me. Desmond's taking over your streets. You guys are the ones that have to escape. Maybe that's what it meant by the loadout choice. You're all escaping from me because none of you are winning. Everybody's just the same enemy over and over again. I'm now realizing that we're just fighting the same dudes. There's no different character model. Okay, Chosens. Say goodbye to the Desmo Man. Extremely high amount of detail. Loaded still made no sense, but the rest of it is awesome. Was this music always here? I don't remember the music playing in the last game. I am back here one more time because I have something to show off on this map that is... well, it's gonna make the creator nervous. And they're gonna start realizing, oh shoot, why is that there? I should have done something when I had the chance. I looked at the editor and the memory has been maxed out. I'm not surprised given that the amount of stuff that's been put on this map. So even if they wanted to fix it, they wouldn't be able to. Hold on, let me get there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All of this is aftermath commentary now. because I unplugged the headset at the time. By the way, that is a sweet-looking cop car, custom built. So here's something that I want to show off. You can get onto this box. This is near the end of the map. You get on this box, you can climb up on top of this roof. Most of this map has been sealed off by invisible walls, but there is one spot that lets you roam free on the land. You come up that building and you jump down the other side of the roof, and boom, suddenly you're able to explore the wide open streets, the open land, the open wild. This was discovered by my moderator Utops. He managed to locate this during one of the test runs, and it managed to get to me before the video actually got uploaded, so yay! Though this would have eventually reached me anyway, because all maps get double checked before the 10 best maps video comes up, so this would have been found out regardless. But this just happened to be found out before the video got uploaded. Anyway, look at how wild the land is. Big roaming cars that are just kind of sleeping together like a herd. They're all sleeping together. You can go pretty much anywhere on this spot of the map. It hasn't been sealed off. All the invisible wall work was put around the actual intended playing field. Even if you came out here, you still wouldn't be able to win, so eventually you're gonna have to return. But yes, I just felt like it was important to show all of this stuff off. You're able to go anywhere. You're not gonna find anything. There's nothing out here. If there is, I didn't look thoroughly enough, and it doesn't matter anyway, because no matter what, you'll end up having to return to the map. All of this doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal at first, and that's pretty much true. I mean, it's got its like. It has a lot of detail, and there's still a lot of gun combat. It does represent assault, even if the loadout's name's kind of misleading. But then we come to this spot. When you jump out of the map, you can climb up on top of this wall and go in this person's yard. This house, this white house, has a front yard. Also, a tree growing through the wall. The tree has taken over the wall, but that's not the issue. This is the issue. If you manage to get into this yard, there is no way to recover anymore. You can't get out once you come in. You're soft locked. And according to the map month season rules, a soft lock is not allowed. It is not allowed in this season. Your map has to be always winnable, at least to get a high position. Now, I have let maps that have had soft locks on the 10 best maps in the past, and I probably still will in the future, but no map that has gotten #1 has a soft lock. The closest map to a soft lock that has gotten #1 in the past is called The Insanity Within, and that map, the final battle, requires you to destroy a zombie yeti, and they're giving you a rocket launcher to do so. However, it's possible to run out of ammo during the fight, and in that case, you're pretty much screwed. The zombie yeti's just going to destroy you. But it is possible to still kill the zombie yeti with your fists, because they still take damage from your fists, so it's not an entirely full soft lock, although it is considered soft lock by 15 minutes, because it's going to take ages to actually kill the yeti, but still you can win! You're able to win! You cannot get trapped on the map, unlike Project Warzone 01, where you can get trapped and be unable to win. If you're in school and you make a mistake on a project that you've already handed in, is your teacher going to let you correct that mistake? No, of course not. You'll be marked down as cheating and get an F, possibly risking expulsion too. The Map Month season and its 10 best maps video works the same way. It's one of the reasons why creators are not allowed to copy, edit, or delete their map once it gets on the channel. Much like a class project or even a presentation, it has to be done right the first time. One little mistake may seem minor, especially since it's a video game, but it's actually a big deal when there can only be 10 winners out of 150 plus maps. That's a lot of futures. Project Warzone has lost that perfect 100 because of this one minor mistake, and this is going to eat the creator up inside because they are not allowed to fix this mistake until the 10 best maps video is released. Because if they do fix it now, or anytime before the 10 best maps video arrives, their map receives an F, and it doesn't appear in the 10 best maps video at all. And that's assuming that it even appears. There might even be 10 maps right now that have already surpassed it, and there might not. We don't know yet, and we won't know until the 10 best maps video arrives. But Project Warzone 01's target for #1 has certainly been compromised.